My late grandfather left me his old cabin. There's a list of rules for the basement that I should have followed. When my grandfather passed away, the only thing he left me was a rusted iron key and an address in the Appalachian Mountains. There was no formal will, just a scrap of paper that read, "For Mateo. The cabin is yours, but the basement belongs to them. Do not go down after 10 p.m." I thought it was just the onset of senility. The cabin was beautiful, built of dark cedar and surrounded by pines that seemed to scrape the sky. In the kitchen, stuck to the yellowing fridge with a magnet, I found the basement rules. It was written in a shaky but firm hand. The rules: never enter the basement with an artificial light source. If you need to see, use the tallow candle kept on the third step. If you hear someone crying down there, it isn't a person. Ignore it and turn up the volume on the radio. The basement door must remain latched with the wooden bolt. If you find it open in the morning, do not eat breakfast in the house. Leave for town immediately. If you decide to go down, never look into the back right corner. There is a mirror there. If you see your reflection, you are no longer the one on the stairs. At 3 a.m., someone will knock on the floorboards from below. Respond with 3 firm knocks. If you don't, they will try to come up. For the first 3 nights, I was a good guest. The atmosphere in the cabin was heavy, like the air was thicker than it should be. At exactly 3 a.m., I would hear 3 dull, slow thuds coming from beneath my bedroom floor. I would knock back. Thump, thump, thump. The silence that followed was absolute and terrifying. But curiosity is a disease. On the 4th night, after a few glasses of whiskey, I felt brave. It was 11:45 p.m. I ignored Rule 1 and headed down with my iPhone flashlight on. The air in the basement smelled of wet earth and something metallic, like blood. My phone light cut through the dark, revealing shelves of empty mason jars. Then I made the fatal mistake. I heard a sob. It was my grandfather's voice. "Mateo, help me, it's so cold down here." I forgot Rule 2. I spun around toward the voice, and in doing so, my flashlight swept across the back right corner. It was coming from the mirror. I didn't see my reflection. I saw my grandfather, but not as I remembered him. He was pale, his eyes stitched shut with black thread, standing right behind my reflection in the glass. My own reflection was staring back at me with a grin that my real face wasn't making. My reflection raised a hand and waved. I felt a glacial cold crawling up my legs. My phone light began to flicker. In the mirror, my grandfather placed a hand on the shoulder of the other me and whispered something I heard clearly inside my head. "Thanks for the trade." I scrambled back up the stairs, tripping over the steps, and slammed the wooden bolt shut. I locked myself in my bedroom, shivering under the covers. The clock struck 3 a.m. I waited for the knocks. 1, 2, 3. I reached down to knock on the floor to satisfy Rule 5, but I froze. The knocks didn't come from below. The knocks came from my bedroom door. And now, as I type this on Reddit with 2% battery left, I can see the doorknob slowly turning. My mirror self wants in, and he didn't bring the candle.